The following contest is a no disqualification match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New Richmond, Wisconsin, by way of Orlando, Florida. Weighing in at 192 pounds, Erik Lockhart, the smoothest.
For months and months, the issues have built until we culminate here tonight at Royal Glory. Erik Lockhart, Eli Knight, no disqualification. What's gonna happen?
Erik Lockhart very well could be in for the fight of his life, Sammy, because I have never seen Eli Knight be this determined, this focused, this ready to tear somebody apart. You said it's gonna be personal. I think it's gonna be far more than that.
And his opponent, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 195 pounds, he is fly like no other, Eli Knight.
Eli Knight immediately sliding into the ring.
Wow!
Look at this! I told you it's going to be more than personal. This is going to be an all-out fight, an all-out brawl. And it's no disqualification, Sammy. Anything goes! And look at this. It's just raining punches here from Eli.
Well, this is personal. It's because Eli Knight made it.
Eli did it.
Erik Lockhart was a tutor, was a teacher, was the best person to sit under the learning tree for Eli Knight, and he ruined all of that by not knowing when to stick his nose and not put it in Erik Lockhart's business.
Well, this main event here is definitely the most personal.
No, God!
We have seen a reality of wrestling glory thus far, and Eli Knight just went like a torpedo to the outside. And look at that, we said it was no disqualifications, anything goes, and it looks like Eli Knight is already starting to look for weapons. What has he got in mind?
I know that emotions are high. I know Eli Knight, this young kid, the future is bright for Eli Knight, and we've got to settle this here in this main event, but
the chairs are being thrown inside the ring here, Sammy. We're very familiar with that type of weapon here in the world of professional wrestling. And it's not just one chair, it's not just two chairs. It looks like Eli Knight has made his magic number 4 here tonight. Big shot there from Eli on the outside.
I still don't understand why Eli Knight decided to make this so personal between himself and Erik Lockhart. Why would you turn on your mentor the way Eli Knight has done with Erik Lockhart? Come on now?
Have you been seeing the stuff that Erik Lockhart has done to Eli?
Knight?
He's actually attacked Malik, oh my God, with chairs. And now Eli introducing that kendo stick, swinging it wildly at Erik Lockhart. You've got to be kidding me, Sammy, if you think that Erik Lockhart is not at fault here.
I know that Erik Lockhart is trying to be doing what's best for Eli Knight, what's best for his pupil, trying to do what's best for the future of this business.
Oh, right into the steps.
And Eli Knight's just now throwing it all away. I mean, this relationship is just completely disintegrated.
Well, whatever relationship they had, you're right, it disintegrated right before our eyes over the last few months, as Erik Lockhart has been one of the most despicable human beings that I have seen here at the Reality of Wrestling.
This is exactly why Erik Lockhart has been put in this position, because of comments like that. What did Erik Lockhart ever do to Eli Knight to deserve this?
He took on Malik. He went to the hospital that Eli Knight's father was at. Are you kidding me with this, Sammy?
Erik Lockhart went to visit Eli Knight's father in the hospital to give him some flowers.
Oh my God, and look at that, the no disqualification stipulation for this matchup's coming into full effect if you haven't seen it already.
I mean, no rules. Referee's there just to count the pinfall.
Erik Lockhart finally finding his first opening here as he sent Eli Knight over the guardrail, and that's how this whole thing started.
The fact
over
that
the guardrail with the rib injury.
The fact that Eli Knight has pushed Erik Lockhart to this position, and I'm very uncomfortable with what Erik Lockhart is going to have to do to settle this thing here tonight.
Well, definitely we're going for some uncomfortable times as Erik Lockhart not giving the Row Nation what they want.
Nor should he. This is not about the Row Nation. This is not even about Eli Knight. This is about Erik Lockhart. How selfish is Eli Knight to forget that?
Big shot there from Eli Knight. Let's look at that. Disrespectfully athletic jumps over. Eli Knight connects with that drop kick. Selfish or not, Sammy, however you choose to see this, Eli Knight is truly taking it to Erik Lockhart like never before.
I mean, Eli Knight, one of the best athletes, the future of reality of wrestling. Oh! How much of that is on him and how much of that's because of the tutelage from Erik Lockhart?
Well,
Eli Knight owes all of his career so far to Erik Lockhart.
I beg to differ with that because while Erik Lockhart did get Eli started here, Eli Knight has reached another level by training here at Reality of Wrestling, by becoming a new version of himself, a height that Erik Lockhart has yet to see. And maybe it's jealousy. At the core of it all, maybe it's jealousy from Lockhart that Eli Knight has reached those kinds of heights. As Eli Knight now looks to be setting up chairs here. But what has he got in mind?
Malicious intent. It's got to be on the mind of both of these men. I mean, something's got to give here. Oh! These two men have been going back and forth month after month after month. I mean, Erik Lockhart, to his credit, has tried to put this thing away, tried to end this thing multiple times. This is all Eli Knight's fault that's been pushed to this. Oh! And that's what Erik Lockhart's got to do.
You saw it! Eli Knight was trying to go for a moonsault from the second rope, but Erik Lockhart saw the kendo stick and saw his opening, and he goes right after the injured ribs. Oh my God!
You see what happens, Eli? You see what happens, Eli? The smoothest Erik Lockhart picking his moment.
The former television champion Erik Lockhart.
Yeah, former champion. Former champion, Kirby, that's the problem.
Truly taking it to Erik Lockhart is now, you mentioned it, Sammy, he found his opening. He's taking it to Erik Lockhart, and those ribs now coming into play again, just like how we saw a few months ago.
A few months ago when everyone blamed Erik Lockhart for Eli Knight's injury. I mean, if Eli Knight would stop taking so many risks, maybe he would have never gotten injured in the first place. That's not Erik Lockhart's fault, that's Eli's fault. But okay, you want to push it to this? Erik Lockhart is going to make you pay for it.
Big shot from Erik Lockhart. Is not, what has he got in mind here, Sammy? You said that they've got cruel intentions here.
I know they got to settle this, but Erik, no, come on now.
Erik Lockhart, he's got Eli up. Oh, but look at that, Eli managed to break free. And now these two are just continuing fighting here on the ropes. Oh, slides right through. Does Eli Knight.
Talk about smooth. Erik Lockhart, I mean, why did it have to come to this? These are two of the best athletes in the entire reality wrestling locker room. Someone could get very seriously injured here tonight, Kirby.
It came to this because Erik Lockhart continued to be someone that we've never seen before. He continued to push the envelope, and he even put Malik away with a concerto, and that put Malik out of action for months. That is Eli Knight's brother.
It is unfortunate that Eli Knight pushed. Oh my God. This is not a ladder match.
It's not a ladder match, but it will definitely take Eli Knight to heights that he is very comfortable with, but not heights that Erik Lockhart might be comfortable with, as he just got ran right into the post that Eli.
I know this is no disqualification, but there's got to be some rules here. You can't just pull a ladder out.
No, Sammy, that's the thing. It's no disqualifications. There are no rules. As you said before, the referee is just there to count the three count.
I don't think that's going to work anymore.
Very unique weapon.
It's very unfortunate that Eli Knight pushed Erik Lockhart to have to send a message at the behest of Malik, that he had to incorporate that issue into this. But that's because Eli Knight doesn't listen to his mentor. Eli Knight doesn't listen to his teachers. He doesn't know when to quit. He doesn't know when to stop taking these chances. And Erik Lockhart, if he's got to take more chances just to prove a point, that's what he's going to do.
Now look at this, Erik Lockhart always has very unique ways to employ new weapons here. And what has he got in mind here? He's got that ladder set up over the ropes. And now, using the bounce of the ropes to just continue to drive weapons right into the midsection and ribs of Eli Knight.
A sickening thud from that ladder, echoing throughout the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, is not good for Eli Knight.
So at what point do you think enough is enough, Sammy?
I thought it was enough. It was enough for months now. The fact that we're even having this match is ridiculous. Enough is enough. We're past that, Kirby. The fact that we have to do this at all is ridiculous.
Oh my God! A suplex! Right onto the laptop!
You want to be a viral sensation, Eli Knight? Meet the internet.
That was absolutely disgusting.
Yes, it's disgusting that Eli Knight has pushed Erik Lockhart to this.
Oh, look at this.
Eli.
Now, Erik. He's grabbing the guardrail, as I mentioned before.
Watch out.
This is how this all started.
Oh my God, Erik.
At what lengths will Erik Lockhart go to?
I've never seen Erik Lockhart behave this way. He just pulled a barricade off the side of the arena here.
So now you agree with me that he's going too far?
I agree that yes, Erik Lockhart is going too far, and it's unfortunate that Eli Knight has pushed him to this point. Everything that happens from here on out is Eli Knight's fault.
Erik Lockhart taking his time to get this guardrail up, because that is one heavy piece of weaponry, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, obviously.
But what is he doing?
It's not normal behavior to bring a guardrail into the wrestling ring.
But it looks like Erik Lockhart.
Well, who's supposed to protect Eli Knight and Erik Lockhart?
It looks like Erik Lockhart could be thinking to take that very protection away from Eli Knight. He ran right into the guardrail, and you saw the bounce. Eli Knight could be sincerely hurt.
This all started when Eli Knight got sincerely hurt, and it's going to end with someone's career might end tonight here, Kirby. This is not what Road Glory is supposed to be at. And yes, this match might live on for glory for all these men, but at what cost?
Well, we saw, it's been the story of the
night.
Oh my God. Of everybody trying to exercise their demons, whether it be...
Oh my God!
Whether it be Ice Williams or Marcus Mathers or Calientita, they're all trying to exercise their demons, and now Eli Knight trying to do the same, and he stays in this.
Eli Knight,
for how much longer will he be able to?
And Eli just went face first into that guardrail. Catapult from Erik Lockhart, and Eli still staying in this for some stupid reason.
Because he wants the victory, Sammy. He doesn't want it to go on the record books that Erik Lockhart got the best of him. Whether it's a regular match or a no disqualification match, Eli Knight wants to truly put the stamp on this and say, I destroyed Erik Lockhart.
Fighting for his life here is Eli Knight. Erik Lockhart, sinister. Oh, no.
Just to reverse here.
Oh!
Lockhart, he's up. Oh, but he lands right on the chairs.
Talk about smooth.
That was definitely smooth, and now catches once again. Going after the eyes is Erik Lockhart.
Perfectly legal.
It is no disqualification, Sammy, you were right. Oh, the drop kick right into the ladder! What a war we are seeing before our eyes in the Reality of Wrestling Glory main event. This is not about championships. This is not about the draft. This is entirely personal, and these two continue to go to war. What does Eli Knight have in mind next, Sammy? Where does he go from here?
What more or less is there left to do? I mean, teacher versus student. Eli Knight sending a message to his former tutor.
Oh, wait a second.
No. His mentor.
Erik Lockhart! After the powerbomb, goes into the cover to put it up.
No!
But Eli Knight able to get the kick out.
And the
look at this, going right after the ref.
That's what he should do. Erik Lockhart get in the face of the referee. What is wrong with Eli Knight for continuing this thing?
There's nothing referee Valen can do about this, as it is no disqualifications. But look at the welts on Erik Lockhart, shot after shot. He is just red after all those shots, Sammy.
Oh my God, and Eli Knight.
And now look at this, the cut.
You asked for this, Eli.
Oh my God, one for Malik a few months ago, and now one for Eli across the ribs. How much more can Eli Knight take? Erik Lockhart's very proud of himself right now, Sammy.
I don't think that's true, Kirby. I think Erik Lockhart is as heart-torn as the rest of us that it came to this. No one is more broken heart about what is happening to Eli Knight right now than Erik Lockhart.
You see right there, Erik Lockhart is looking for the injury finish. He says that Eli Knight is done. He's trying to get the referee to throw up the axe and say it's over. But Eli Knight, not to be deterred. This right here is a brand new level to the disrespectfully athletic superstar of the road. Swinging away at Erik Lockhart. And now, the guardrail right into Erik, sorry.
Oh my God, Erik's arms are tied up in the guardrail. I think that Erik might be tied up, might be stuck here.
And that may have been the small window that Eli needed.
Oh God.
And these two, the gas tanks have got to be done. Or if
Look
not,
at the welts
at least be very close.
The welts in the back of Erik Lockhart as he just pleads with Eli Knight to stop this.
He asked for this. He's the one that brought it to this, Sammy. Oh, but now look at that with the opening. Eli Knight was trying to send the final message. Eli Knight is a madman. And now, Erik Lockhart could finally meet his maker here at Raw Glory after that Superman press. 1, 2, it's over! Seen. Erik Lockhart thought he had it all figured out, but Eli Knight saw it coming and managed to get a moonsault as Erik Lockhart came to the outside, Sammy. What a performance!
I cannot believe it. You talk about the smoothest, Kirby. Eli Knight just made an effort to trademark that for himself. These two men left it all in the ring. From mentor to student, school is out.
Eli Knight said that this was personal. He said that he was coming here to go to war. And what a war we just witnessed. Never have I seen anything like that be in the trenches before of reality of wrestling in the entire history of this company. What a main event we had, ladies and gentlemen. We hope to see you next week for more Road Glory as we bring you more reality of wrestling women's glory championship tournaments and maybe final rosters between Platinum and Glory. And I can tell you right now, Eli Knight can finally look towards the future of hopefully Glory or Platinum.